Hi guys, we're now on to day 140. Start off, thanks for all the feedback we got off you guys for the the software thing I was using yesterday for the actual vlog part where the little pictures coming up and stuff. That's cool. I'm just working out kinks and stuff on it, and then I'm going to try and record a new sort of show thing. Obviously nothing flashy, but got a couple of ideas. It'll follow a format. Obviously it'll differ from this, but obviously I can't do exciting backgrounds and stuff like that because I just haven't got a clue how to. But yeah, different content really with a couple of added features here and there. Obviously this series of videos will continue as normal. Just before I tell you about Charlie's Day, we started on GoFundMe. We started a £5,000 pledge to try and raise £5,000 as we're trying now to get registered as an official non-profit organisation / charity, and also get a couple of the tools and stuff to help us expand and grow into a full-fledged operating organisation. So yeah, hopefully that will start taking off soon. If you guys want to check it out, you can find the link over on our page at Yen the Life Autism. Even if you guys can't donate, I understand that. Even if you could share it, and someone might stumble across it and think, oh yeah, could help them out even with £1 or whatever. So that's on the plan. Okay, so on to Charlie's Day. I didn't want to say this yesterday really because I wanted to know whether it was a coincidence or not. But these past couple of days, on 4 or 5 separate occasions, we've asked Charlie to do things, whether it be pick something up or go get something. He's actually done it, which is absolutely, it's incredible. He did it the first time. I believe it was, it was something like, oh, can you pass through that? We always ask Charlie things. Obviously, we don't fully expect a response. Not yet. Maybe further down the line. I would, when he's more in with his communication, I would then obviously hope to get a response. But then he's just 5 as well, so we have to take that into account. That above all, he is a 5-year-old who is still going to be cheeky and not do as he's told 100% of the time. But yeah, so we'd asked him to go and do something. I can't remember whether it was pick something up, because I can't actually remember what it was because I was that shocked, to be honest, that he actually done it. And he went and did it. So we've been asking him probably more things than what we normally would to do it, to see if it was just a coincidence or not. And so the second time, that's getting more or less of a coincidence and more Charlie's understanding what we're saying. And I'd say 4 or 5 times now over the past couple of days, separate occasions, he's actually done something we've instructed him to do, which is phenomenal. His understanding, I don't know why or how, maybe it's the breakthrough with his communication cards, I don't know. Just this past 2 or 3 days, his understanding seems to have accelerated somehow, which is amazing, but I'm baffled by it. But then Charlie will develop for a certain bit, and then he'll sort of cap it for a while, and then he'll develop a bit more, and then cap it for a while. He tends to go in spurts, much like someone would grow, and then sort of maintain a height for a while, and then grow a bit more. Charlie tends to develop like that, or so we've seen. So the way he's developed would suggest. So I'm really, really pleased about it, but it is baffling. It's such a strange thing, autism, and the effects it has on just the whole global development of the brain, and how they approach things, and it's just baffling, and something really, I don't understand why more people aren't sort of looking into it. Because it's a baffling thing. It's just me, it might just be me who finds it strange, but Obviously, it's not a bad thing at all, but I do find it all quite strange how it works, and because obviously, just like someone who's not autistic, every autistic person is different in their own way. Individuality, that's awesome. But you would think there would, there are those underlining elements that they all share, or tend to all share as a rule anyway. And you would think the underlining elements that they all share would be a bit more strict if the brain's working in one particular way. I sort of get what I'm trying to get over to you guys. I'm not very good at explaining things, but I guess what I'm saying, or trying to say, is the fact that, if the brain, as people suggest, again, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but they suggest the brain operates in a slightly different way to ours, how we would think. So if that was the case, you would think that, is there several different ways the brain can work, and then that defines where you fall on the autistic spectrum? Or is it just this one particular way, and the personal development of the child comes into as a factor as well as the autism? Again, I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm probably not wording it really, really well. But yeah, it just baffles me, it blows my mind. But I don't know why more people aren't looking into it and see if we can get some answers. I'm not looking to change anything about my son. I love him to bits. To me he's perfect, despite what people say. But to understand, his behaviours and stuff would help me immensely, because if I can understand why he's doing certain things, then I can obviously help him a lot more. So just to know maybe why some things we know, but maybe know why he, just for example, he likes putting his face onto the television, I know that example, it's sensory, I get that, but just different, that was an example, but different behaviours, because if I can understand them, then I can obviously do more to help him. So yeah, I get a little frustrated that, there's people are spending thousands of pounds to, promote celebrities, and they keep putting them in the newspapers, and it just really frustrates me, because there's so much we can be doing and looking into with regards to autism, and it gets zilch. It's just another thing on the list. Once you've got your politicians and your celebrities seem to be up there, and then right down the bottom of the list, autism's being pushed. Well, I'm not having that anymore. That's why we're pushing to get registered and whatever. It's time we bring it to the top. And I know a lot of you guys have said you're behind us 100%, so, we promise you we'll get there. It might take years, but we will get there. We will get it known that for a long, long time now, there's not been a fraction of the support and funding's put into autism and autism research that there should be. And we will change that, I promise you all, okay? So, yeah. But just a quick rundown of Charlie's day, and I'll finish rambling. Fantastic day so far. It's a bit rainy, it's a bit on the twisty side with terms of not being able to go out. He seems a lot happier. He's had a better sleep, he's not coughed as much, so that seems to have perked his mood, and he's eaten all of his dinner, which I'm pleased about. So it's just a case of keeping him entertained throughout this nasty weather, and surviving without pulling hair out till till bedtime, which is only around the corner really. So yeah, I'm going to bring the slide down for them, I think, again, and let them have a play. And everyone's on about maybe doing some sensory play with him with some water and stuff like that, so hopefully that will go well. Either way, I'll get some clips of whatever they're doing and pop them on the end as always. But yeah, I'll leave it there, guys, as always. Take care, and let silent words be heard.